that Squat Space basically is anyone that has this similar political agenda. Anyone can go under the name Squat Space, and yeah, just to get some different people involved and some different ideas. So he asked me and Kerno to do something with him on this one rather than the usual people.
It falls into the philosophy of what Squat Space is about, which basically it's just, down with the white boxes, down with the galleries, who needs real estate, who needs not real estate, who needs going paying rents in galleries. If you want to show off your things, you want to get out there and show your own creativity, doesn't need to be artwork or painting, whatever. If you want to show off your creativity, you don't need to go and pay rent in a gallery. You can do it in so many spaces and be creative in so many spaces. The first thing that you can see is there are 3 stages, 3 open stages, so you want to play on very much on the fact that, it's just an open stage, so you want the public to be set as public, so in front of the stage, looking at the stage, and usually people look down at the stage. This time people look up at the stage. By taking away the front wall, so somewhat it takes away the privacy of the building, somewhat it takes and somewhat expose the interior to everybody to see. The plans of the existing building, and this is the plans of the renovations.
See if we can blow them up to A0 or A1, and like without all this blank stuff, and then I don't know, make a big massive collage out of them on that downstairs bit of that black bit that you want to set up.
That would be fantastic. It just dawned on me.
What?
You know the emergency light?
Yeah.
They're 12 volt.
Yeah, right.
And they go round and round, the yellow or red.
Cool.
I would just have to find a place where to get one. There's also there's people living in there, which still have not been contacted and not been told, hey, hello, if you have any problem, tell me.
We should leave them a note, maybe.
Most of my things are recycled from the building itself, like the power cord which brings the power with. Eventually I found juice on the bottom floor. I wasn't expecting to use power from the building. As a matter of fact, I was planning to set up the whole light system on 12 volts, car battery generated 12 volts light system. So half of my light installation is done on 12 volts. But then eventually I found power downstairs, so I'm doing a mix and match. Through the room of the American squatter, which at the end of the action, I will leave him with power to set up his own, electric heater. There's an electric heater over here on the third floor. Here, in this room here, there's an electric heater, and he's there over there, just lighting a bit of a fire every night, trying to warm up the place. There's an electric heater. There's power. Come on. It's an abandoned space as many in the city. It's just here, just let rot away.
I think we're playing up on the first level. Hopefully we don't fall through. We've got nice heavy amps for the fast getaway.
I kind of, wanted to celebrate a piece of Australian resistance. I got the images from the video and then painted them up from that.
is the act in squad space, is the philosophy in squad space. You know, if you're doing something outside the gallery, if you're doing something being argumentative and being against the commercialization of art, the objectification of art, the art to buy and sell. If you do something outside the system, the art market system, then you should be squad space. If you want to be squad space, you want to use someone's name. Fantastic! Hey, you want to use my name? Great! I love that. Everyone benefits, because it just gets known around as a squad space, and is synonymous or something.
A phenomenon, not a collective.
Yeah, a phenomenon. Yes.